But go ahead with your question that you want
Oh,
to ask.
the question I had, right? Do you think college should be only for important stuff, important degrees? And when I mean important degrees, I mean like a doctor, lawyer, PhD, stuff like that, or like going to like politicians. I think politicians should have a degree or some type of degree, like a serious degree, like a law degree or some type of degree about the United States government or something like that to be in the politics. But should you think college should be for important stuff only, not no sports management degree or no science or earth degree or no arts degree or nothing like that?
African American studies.
No, hell no, no.
What's wrong with African American studies?
You can no. You should if you want to do that, go get a certificate.
Ooh.
You don't need no degree for that. You can get a certificate.
Ooh. Now that question could. So I'll answer the question first. Do I think it should be specifically for important stuff? Yes.
I know a girl that went for glass breaking. She need her ass whooped and her parents need their ass whooped too.
Went to college for glass blowing. What is that even?
I thought it said breaking. That's blowing.
Let's see.
What is glass blowing?
I have no idea. I have no idea what you could possibly do with that.
What the fuck did I get breaking, bro? Damn, I'm tripping.
So glass, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's see. Let's see if we can seriously pull it up, because glass blowing. Let's see. Is there such thing as a glass blowing degree? The heck? Yes, there are college degrees related to glass blowing. You can find glass blowing programs within art and design departments, often as part of a bachelor's of fine arts and master's of fine arts in studio art or craft and design with glass blowing concentration or specialization. Sheesh, this TV makes it sound like I can't read. Some schools also offer associate degrees in art glass blowing focus. Additionally, some institutions offer certificate programs, like you just said, like the Glass Making Institute.
Man, all that shit should be in certificates. You don't need a degree for all this shit. A lot of this shit can be certificates. You don't need a degree in getting all this student loan debt for a lot of this shit. Culinary school, certificate. Police, I don't know about police officers and firefighters and police officers certificate too, because it's just about training.
Right, I was gonna say, yeah, I think that's training.
Yeah,
that's training. What does a glass blowing degree do? Let's see. A glass blowing degree, whether an associate or bachelor's, equipped individuals with the skills to create a wide range of glass objects, from artistic pieces
a certificate.
to
Stop reading. A certificate. Stop reading. Stop reading. A certificate. It'll be okay.
We almost said she was white.
A certificate.
Yeah, that. Let's see. Be Humble said she would make bongs. Wow. I guess you can make a business out of it. Yeah, but you don't need
you don't need a degree. No, you can go get a certificate.
Yeah, you don't need a certificate for that. No, I agree.
I mean, a degree. You don't need a degree for that. You need a certificate.
Yeah, you don't need a degree for that. And I think if it were like the problem with that is there's far too much money in wasteful studies. A lot of people go to college studying stuff that they think is right for them, because a lot of people say, go study.
Oh, shit.
Go to college and study whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that fits you, whatever it is that you think you want to make into a career, instead of telling people go to college and study something that's going to be a long-term career that's not going to be outdated by technological advancement and the advancement of society.
I think college should, because a lot of these colleges will be shut down.
That's what I mean.
If we go that route.
That's what I mean, and that's where I was essentially going with that. It's too much money in people going to college for African American studies.
And you can sit up here and, because we could cut a lot of this shit out. You can put them buildings for some other shit.
It just employs too many people. It's just way too much money in it. It's just way too much money. So, I mean, I guess we know your thought, but do you have any other thoughts with that as far as should it be?
No, I think it should be. I think a lot of things need to be certificate-based. Because we can get in a lot of people in a lot of trade programs then.
Ooh.
Because we need that for society. Get motherfuckers from stop trying to be, everybody want to be YouTube stars and TikTok stars. Like, this shit is not going to be here in so many more years. This is going to be different. People going to be making TV shows with AI. It's going to be straight AI going to be doing all this shit. And people don't understand that. People really do not understand that.
Yeah, and that's what I think about when it comes to these social media, let's just say these 20-year-olds and like Kai Cenat is I don't even know how to phrase it, but he's the dude when it comes to streaming.
Yeah. Kai
Cenat, iShowSpeed, and like Aiden Ross,
Mr.
Beast. Like, okay, I take it away from Mr. Beast because Mr. Beast is a variety channel from what I've seen. He does a bunch of different stuff.
But it's only how far is this gonna go? Because they're gonna get this bag for the next 5 to 7 years. But after that, what then? What?
And that's my question. That's where I was going with what I was saying. Because, yeah, I wonder what it's going to be like for them in 5 years.
True.
Because people's attention span is getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Be Humble said, Pop the Balloon guy needs to be shut down. Which guy? You talking about? Are you talking about the show? Or are you talking about Aaron the Plumber?
Aaron the Plumber is crazy.
What? That's his name. Well, that's what he calls himself.
Turtle.
Oh. Is that who you're talking about when you say Pop the Balloon? But yeah, I wonder what it's going to be like because there's going to be a certain point where you're going to have to pivot. Like you can make a channel based off of playing video games, but how long is that going to work for you? Like you're going to run out of stuff to do eventually, I imagine. Most people will run out of stuff to do. So how far will they go with you talking about the husband Be Humble of Arlette? But yeah.
Shit, they on Netflix though now. Did they get a huge Netflix deal?
So what I understand about that is Be Humble said he only had black goofballs, never none of his own people. Exploited us. I stopped watching after like episode 8.
I ain't even gonna lie to you, Be Humble. A lot of these motherfuckers on the internet that's really telling women and dating shit is goofballs. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everybody that's talking about this relationship advice and all that shit is goofballs. All of them ain't nothing but people that didn't get no cat or nothing when you was in high school and you was a lame like a motherfucker. Now you sitting over here telling people and trying to degrade women. Like it's like, nigga, women been women since the beginning of time. They gonna still do that shit. It's not gonna change nothing, bro.
Bro, I've seen that. Like I will watch old TV shows and I'm like, this is what women are saying now. They've been saying 1970.
Doesn't matter. You gotta just know
even before that.
Gotta have game to maneuver through that shit. That's all it is.
Be Humble said, yeah, they giving unsolicited relationship advice.
Yeah, because every relationship is different. Every relationship you have with a woman is different. Every one of them. Every single one of them. Ain't man, woman out here the same. Now, is it some of the same concept kind of? Yes. But same, no.
Yeah, at a base level, it's all the same.
Yeah.
Absolute majority of people are not as different as people like to say. Vast majority of people. But yeah, man, this as far as I think about that a lot as far as college and student loan debt and the stuff people go to school for. A lot of that stuff is becoming obsolete.
A lot of this stuff you ain't got to go to school for. Because I done told the same thing. I done said this shit a million times on here. Bro, I'm sitting, my son not going to no 4-year university. He want to be a firefighter. We finna make this shit the shortest, sweetest thing. You got to go to community college to get this and get that. Okay, we're gonna go to community college to get this and get that. We're not gonna go waste no money in no university doing all this shit. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
But if let's say he wanted to be a career politician,
then we got to find a way to go to the career politician route. What degrees and stuff you need, or what suits you best to go do that. We're not finna do no wasteful, and that all boils down to not raising your kids and not knowing what they need to know and not knowing if they're good at school or not good at school. Because some kids are just not good at school, but they're good at following instructions and good with their hands and stuff like that too. Mm-hmm. Like if you give them a task in front of them, they know how to knock it out. They're really good at that. They're not good at reading books, sitting down here taking tests. A lot of kids are not. Every kid learns differently. Everybody learns differently.
Yeah, I think if it were to be to where college was specifically for important stuff, yeah, college, there'd be so many empty buildings.
We can use it for other shit though.
I mean, we have a surplus of empty buildings right now. You know what I mean? Like, especially like for instance, think about when quarantine happened, right? Quarantine happened, and then we come out of quarantine. A lot of those buildings are still empty.
Yeah, that's true. But shit, we got so many homeless. Like, a lot of people can fix these shits up for homeless people. Like, it could be homeless veteran centers, homeless, like, shelters for single fathers, homeless shelters for single mothers, homeless shelters for underage kids and stuff like that. And there's a whole bunch of stuff this stuff can be used for, but it's not being used properly, I don't think so.
Yeah, I like that point. Yeah, that would be something to explore, because I would be curious as to know how much something like that would cost.
Shit, the government wasteful spending on a lot of shit.
Oh, dang it.
We sitting up there acting like the government don't waste a bunch of money anyway.
Yeah, you're right. Sheesh. That was a great question, because I was thinking about that a lot. Like, the absolute majority of college, or the stuff that people go to college for, is wasteful.
It's about 75% of the shit.
Let's see. You know what? Let's see this. Let's look at this. Speaking of, percent of people that do not use their college degree.
I'm one of them. I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm one of them.
A recent study found that 52% of college graduates are working in jobs that do not require, it's a different question, do not require a degree, meaning they are considered underemployed. The underemployment can have long-term consequences in earnings and career progression. But
you know what it is, though? It's because back in the day, what they used to tell you, oh, you need to go to college, you need to go to school, you need to go to school, you need to go to school. Mm-hmm. They're not saying that no more right now. They used to say that back in the day. When we were coming up, what they were saying, you need to go to college, you need to go to school. That's all I heard. You need to go to school. You need to go to school. You need to go get your degree or something so you can make some good money. You need to go to school. Which, if I had somebody to tell me, like, no, nigga, go to trade school. Go drive trucks now. Go be a plumber. Go be an electrician. Go be an HVAC worker.
That was so crazy. So crazy. You hitting on so many points about stuff that I've been hearing about. And I wish I knew that we was gonna talk about this. I would have tried to pull the stuff up, but speaking of,
but yeah, they used to, back in the day, they used to say go to school. Go to school.
Yeah, they never gave context as to what to do in school.
All they said was go to school.
They said go to school.
Yeah.
So people went to school, end up dropping out, not finishing for one reason or another, getting a degree in something that's not going to be progressive, that's not going to be long term, not getting a degree in the field and just following a completely different career path.
Not enough jobs for that degree you got. It wasn't no work in that degree you got.
Yeah, I think about that a lot, bro. When it's people that have jobs or careers in things that really do not require a degree.
Yeah. Ooh, Ooh, another question for you then, since we're on that question, right? When you were a kid, I know you had a dream of being something, but you just totally veered away from it. What was that dream you had as a kid that you wanted to be? And you don't even think about it no more.
Astronaut.
Was that astronaut?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not bad.
It was either astronaut or police officer because I remember watching when I was a kid. We had it was like a card. I was graduating preschool, and they gave us a cardboard cutout of what it is that we wanted to be in the future. I can't remember if it was a police officer or astronaut. I believe it was astronaut though.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't think about that at all. I'm not interested whatsoever in
okay.
either one.
Okay.
What about you?
It was architect. Me and my brother was gonna run a brother architect firm. He was gonna be the drawer. I was gonna be the math.
Okay, architect. Oh.
Architect. I said it wrong. Well, is architect or
It's like
architect?
a K. It's like a K.
Architect. And look, don't try to correct me. I'm 40, bro. Don't correct me. Architect.
You're getting older, getting stuck in your ways.
It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. I ain't going nowhere. It is what it is. I'm not doing that.
What's wrong? You don't want to be an architect anymore, or maybe not as a career. Maybe like if you build a house, you'll want to draw out the blueprints.
No, it was me and my brother. I was gonna do all the angles and stuff. I was gonna do most of the math. He was gonna do the drawing of the house. We was gonna have a brother like we was gonna do the whole construction thing where we architect, build it, all that. We was gonna do all that. We had plans to do all that shit, but we just veered away. Then nobody really pushed it in front of us like that.
Yeah, I think that's part of how it went for me.
Because my mother passed away early, so she couldn't put it. My father was really like, I'm not for the bash. My father great.
Right? No, we not bashing. It's just
but it's just wasn't nobody pushing that in front of me.
Didn't push that. You know what I mean?
Push that in front of me. If they'd have pushed that in front of me, like when I found out my son wanted to be a firefighter. He go a motherfucking oxygen tank. He go some boots. He go, we finna do all this. This we going in on. We going straight in on you doing that.
So, speaking of jobs and career paths changing and all that stuff, I don't know if you heard about this.
Hundreds of students.
Let's see, make sure we can hear better. Make sure the people can hear. All right.